Hey guys, I am Patty and I am here with my friend Sarah. And Sarah is the owner of Full of Grace Marketing, and she's going to be here to give us a few personal branding, or more likely, more branding tips for our own businesses. So, Sarah, I'm so glad that you're here. I am so happy and excited that you are able to do this with me. I'm pretty new on the video stuff, so I'm trying to get, like the nerd part of me, kind of get
Yeah.
the video started and invite other creatives like you to my audience to see that, that you are also a female creative and then you're in the field of marketing, which is pretty moving fast. I mean, it's moving really fast. Social
Mhm.
media is like exploding. If it probably already exploded, but it's just so much changing, all the algorithms and Instagram and Facebook, and now we have LinkedIn. So talk to us a little bit about
Yes.
yourself before we can go ahead and do the tips of Brendan, for Brendan.
Yes. Thank you, Patty, for having me on. So, hi everyone. I'm Sarah Douglas, owner of Full of Grace Marketing. Been doing it for a few years now. Love my industry. It's ever changing. We mostly specialize in social media management, but then also graphic design, websites, videography, things like that. So, we want to help you reach your audience online. That's the main goal for Full of Grace Marketing. We definitely want you connecting with your audience, just like Patty is all the time on Instagram. She's amazing.
I
So,
try, I try.
yeah,
But you are
you do a
awesome.
great job. So,
I
and
thanks.
she's a connector. Well, this is why there's mutual respect. She's a connector in the community. We're doing this because we connected, live. I mean, yeah, live in person and online. And now, we do partnerships like this. So, just happy to be here.
Yay.
Thank you, Patty.
Thank you. Okay,
Yeah.
so
And do you want
talk
me to
to
go
us
into it?
about, yes, go into it.
Yeah, so I'm going to share my screen. I wanted to kind of talk about branding, but like personal branding as well as branding your business. So let me go ahead and share. There you go. So we all know Facebook, you can have a business page on there, right? Whether you're a photographer or you own a restaurant, you can be here and have your business presence online. So the first thing is, this is what people see right when they come to your page, right? So what does it say about you? We want to make sure our presence looks good. We have a logo, or if you're an individual that people know you, like a realtor, you want to have your photo on here. But even as a business owner, we kind of have our photo right here. We have our brand colors as well. So it kind of all flows together. This is the first impression that people see, when coming to Facebook and finding your business for the very first time. So I just want to point out that make sure this cover photo means something to you. Make sure it looks good. I'm actually gonna, let's see, move over our little screen right here if I can. Um, sorry. I know this one, we did have a little slideshow. That's what I was looking for, the little arrow. Okay, we do have a little slideshow, but you can also put a video here if you have a really good video about your business, or multiple images. You don't have to just put one. It's kind of hard to say everything you do in one photo, but you can have multiple images showing exactly what you do, all your different offers, right? And then one main cover. So this is Facebook. We all think of Facebook. Most of us have Facebook and Instagram, especially in the creative world, if you're in marketing or photography or anything in the creative world. But I wanted to also talk about LinkedIn. So this is your presence on Facebook and having a consistent presence. So I'm going to go to LinkedIn and talking about company pages. So LinkedIn has been known for more of a professional setting. Let me go ahead and make it a little bigger. But let me go to the company page. LinkedIn has been known more as a professional social media platform, but whether you're doing B2B business or B2C, you should still have a really good presence on LinkedIn because a lot of people are using it now. It's way more than a job application or to have your resume out there. This is personal branding and branding for your business. So again, just make sure everything looks consistent across the board. If I find you on LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, do I recognize your brand? Do you have your logo standing out? Do you have maybe the similar, cover photo? Is everything accurate? And then people, of course, look at your company page and they're like, oh, are they active? When's the last time they posted? And as you can see, all these impressions, 577 post impressions, like people are watching, right? It's up 153% from last week. Or people are on LinkedIn. It's kind of like the new Facebook for people that have never been on LinkedIn. So just really work on your presence here. I would go to LinkedIn today and update everything. And this is your company page. But also you have to log in as a person, just like Facebook, and have your own personal profile. And then LinkedIn is not really, so all the postings can be the same and look your brand, look and feel. But LinkedIn is also about your reputation, your resume, your past experience, everything is on here. And it's not really about friends, like saying who has a baby, what they're doing with their dog. It's more professional, but this is your perfect place to brand yourself. So as you saw in the first two sections, I went over Facebook business page and the LinkedIn company page. They had that same look and feel of Full of Grace Marketing. They had that brand feel. And then if you come to my actual profile on LinkedIn, you see my name. This is all about me. But what am I doing today? Today I'm an owner of Full of Grace Marketing. So I want to showcase that too. So it looks the same. I have the same cover because I want to promote my business, right? That's my full-time gig. I want to promote it. So when you come to LinkedIn, this is really your personal branding website, your landing page where people can find out all about your history, your experience. So you don't have to just put your job title here. I put social media specialist, marketing consultant. I help businesses win on social media. So it doesn't have to be very traditional. Usually you'll see like Sarah Douglas, marketing director for whatever company, but get creative with it. This is your brand. You want to stand out amongst the rest of us or the competition, right? So make yourself unique right here. And then the rest of it, yes, it does you can put all the information about you. Videos and links are really, really helpful for people to get to know everything about you. You have your dashboard, some statistics. This is pretty interesting. 69 people found you in a search inquiry. So people are searching on LinkedIn. That's why don't miss out. Even if you're a photographer, don't think like I only work with brides and moms or things like that. Get on LinkedIn to have that professional image, to have that connection with, if you only work with brides, there might be venues on here. There might be other executives. Obviously, anybody in the world can get married. So they might be more professional setting and you're missing out on reaching them if you're not on LinkedIn. And then it has your experience. So it does come and do like the whole full resume, your experience, your education, any certificates you have and things like that. But really, I wanted to say this is your personal brand right here. Show who you are as a person. Make sure you have good headshots. Obviously, go to Patty to get your headshots done. And just make sure you have a good presence on LinkedIn.
Yeah.
And then one other thing, if you go to home, the home feed kind of does look like Facebook now. People are sharing a lot more business activity, but it really looks and feels a little bit like Facebook, a little pictures of things going on. There are video and video ads. There's a lot of articles too. I do want to say a lot of the clicks go back to articles, but this is where you can really stand out and be an expert in your field. So if you're a photographer, you can come here and post photography articles all the time, like what's trending, what's new, a tip, how do you do this? And what's funny is people will get to know you on LinkedIn, like, oh, Sarah's always posting social media articles. Oh, I have a question about social media. Let me message her. So I do get that all the time because I'm just posting articles here. I'm not taking the time to post a lot of creative aspects here on my personal page, but I'm posting articles probably about daily. And that just makes sure it reminds people that, hey, you're the expert in this field. You're the expert photographer. You're the expert social media person. So it just helps out a lot. And one little last tip I wanted to give you is whatever your industry is, you can really stand out. So I'm going to show you an article that's about social media. 4 must-have tools, right, to help you with social media content. And all I do every day is read an article, make sure you agree with it, you actually read it, like it, or skimmed over it, and then just hit the little post to LinkedIn. And you're going to be logged in, just share it in a post and tell us something about it that you read it. Like maybe one little tip, like, hey, I think you should do this, or look at this content tool. And then hit share, right? I mean, hit post. And honestly, I'm not even in LinkedIn. I'll just hit post and go on with my day, right? And it'll be posted on right here on LinkedIn. But that's what I do every day. And it takes probably about 5 minutes. So I get a routine down, maybe 5 minutes in the morning, get an article that's you agree with, that you love in your industry, and share it to LinkedIn. You don't even have to be logged in, like, you don't even have to be on LinkedIn.com. You just share an article and people in your feed get it and they see that you're the expert in your field. So I really hope you guys take all these tips and do it today and start working on your personal branding.
I love
But that's
this.
the tip
Yes.
I have for you.
Yes, no, I love this, Sarah. I love that. A lot of people have a lot of misconceptions about LinkedIn. And like you said, they think it's
Mhm.
just for, I mean, if you're looking for a job or if you're actually working for a company, like you said on your bio, and they don't realize
Right.
how LinkedIn has grown to actually put yourself out there as a small business as well. And like you said, a photographer, I mean, even makeup
Yes.
artists
Oh
can go
yeah.
in there and, create this personal brand
Yes.
of themselves on LinkedIn. And I'm loving
Hmm.
all these little tips. And one question that I wanted to ask you: is there a way that you can schedule them, or you like schedule your posts, or you just gonna have to go in, once every time or every day, or how does that work?
Oh yeah, you can definitely schedule the posts. You can schedule it on your personal profile and your company page, as they call it on LinkedIn. And I use Hootsuite, so you can definitely go into Hootsuite, add these channels, and do it on a
Awesome.
scheduler.
And then you can
Yeah,
also
but
put it on an app, right? You have it on an app on your phone that you can actually look at it, I believe.
yes,
Okay, awesome.
the LinkedIn app.
Yes, the
Oh
LinkedIn app.
yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. I have it downloaded as well. Yeah.
Yes. Well,
Yeah. And I
yeah.
just want to say, like, even if you're a makeup artist, like, this is your history. Like, if you're ever looking, you have a small business as a makeup artist, but what if you want to go after this big event client that they need makeup done for all their
Right.
performers or something? What if you're going after this big contract, right? Have
Yes.
all your experience on here, that they have an history of what you've been doing for the past 10 years, right? They have, like, they can go down to your experience, that I did this and I did this,
Correct.
as a makeup artist. It is your online resume,
It
but
is.
you're also representing your personal brand on here. So like if somebody saw you from this big event company, they might be like, oh, they're always sharing makeup tips. I need a makeup artist like for this event on Saturday. Let me see if they're available. So it's just endless opportunities and you don't want to miss out.
It is, and it is so far, it's so apart from your regular Instagram and Facebook. It's another way to
Mm.
communicate to different audience, because it is a different audience. So I am very
Yes.
happy, and I'm so excited that you were able to share all this tips on LinkedIn. And I'm
Yes.
so happy, Sarah. Thank you so much. I will have your social media and your website linked in my captions for this video. So go and give her a like, guys. Go and check out her website. It's amazing. It's full of color. I love how you're talking about
Yeah.
uh, being consecutive, representing your brand. Make sure that you're, on brand with your colors. And I mean, Sarah, it definitely is you. Like, if I see all these colors, I
Yeah.
know it's you. I know it's full of Grace Marketing. But give her a call. Is there
Yeah.
anything that's
Thank
going
you.
on with you? Any promotions that you may be having for your business right now that may you may want to share with us?
Good question. And I actually didn't think about this, but yeah, I am rolling out a monthly social media coaching packages because some
Oh,
people actually they know Hootsuite now. They're getting comfortable with it. We manage mostly bigger companies, their social media profiles, but I want to do for individuals is coaching, just like this, just what we did here. We'll have monthly Zoom calls and go over your channels and how I can help you, right? And we'll share each other's screens. We'll go over Hootsuite, LinkedIn, Facebook, whatever you need, right? So I have a in-person if you need it in person and you're around the San Antonio area, or I have a package that's for virtual, so Zoom calls, and it's a social media coaching. So I do have that already it's already in place. You know, I'm kind of
mm-hmm.
putting it out there to the people that have already asked for it.
Okay.
So if you have any questions about that, just contact me and I'll give you the information.
Yay! So,
Yeah.
guys, go to her website if you need coaching, and just to learn more about your own social media and how you can, produce more audience or, sell more services or products. Go to Sarah. She is
Right.
the master head of that. Yeah, well, thank you so much, Sarah. I'll definitely have all your information on the caption for everybody else to see and to click and follow you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate this.
And
But
thank
I'll
you
I'll
for
be
having me. Yes.
yes, I'll be seeing you soon, okay? Bye.
Okay. Bye.